Hi everyone, welcome to stream. Hi Koda, hi Mako. Uh, Enjoy the lurk, Mako. How's it going? We're just starting in right away, I guess. There's my navy. Did I send them somewhere? Right over here. Because I thought about transporting them over. You can come over here. And yeah. But I'm thinking, I might have mentioned it last time, but I'm probably not gonna take the Jud Empire right away again, because, well, it's a tough fight, and we kind of neglected to go after our claims here. So we need to do that for now. Yeah, otherwise we're making more claims. Making sure this guy likes us for this mission. And we're saving money up for this. It's going down further. Yeah, we have almost maxed out. You know, and that will make it go down by a lot. Yeah, it seems like in 50 years it would basically cost nothing. But I wonder if we want to get this done soon, because then we have to wait 5 years for the preparation to end, and then there might be another mission after this, because this was the scene here really. We got this mission, we got new missions, and then another new mission. So I'm guessing there will be new stuff, but otherwise we really want to expand on down here. Also, what I plan to do, we're probably attacking Bern. One, because they get through so much here. Two, because they have stuff here I want anyway. So that might be a bit rough to do. I guess if I get everyone in here, it looks a bit. Western wouldn't protect them. But it's still like a lot of people on their side. Gomba is probably one of the big ones, right? Yeah. But it's mostly burn itself, I think. Nah, Gomba is more. Yeah. They are big and scary. So there's no reason to go for them right now. We are going for the easier targets around here. And we will see how that goes. I guess we can unforce. I also want to plan next Bulgari party what we want to max out a prestige if we do that. Get the nobility, getting them a bit angry. Not here. Or get the cartels angry. And the thing is, I want them, the cartels to be loyal so I can take privileges away from them. So probably not this one. This will also cost me a lot of stuff. So I'd rather make the other guys angry. Yeah, sure. This will also get this thing up. But as long as they are loyal, it's mostly fine. Except now I can't take anything away from them. When I want to... I also... When I checked this earlier... Yeah, I don't want trade from them to make them disloyal. But actually you can give me trade, you can give me trade, you can give me trade. They are in depth, that is great for me. It's a lot of depth. Actually you probably... I could pay that off. Because I really don't want you to be in debt actually. Everybody else should be in debt. It's not good that you don't have any debt. You have debt, that's great for me. You should take more loans. Yeah, but we are making sure they're spending a lot of their hard-earned money eventually. And then they will be hopefully really loyal and everything. We are waiting, I think, for the transports to be ready, and then we start going to town here. You are you attacking them? Yeah. And you're losing. That's like rough for you, buddy. Should go for like the centers of trade here. One has like 2 of them. No, 3. Yeah, so getting this will mean I have like all the trade power I need here. Otherwise I'm just taking the islands. Some stuff here. And this is gonna be a bit rough. Yeah, they have a lot of guys. Again, I can call some allies in, but... Oh, didn't we see this last time? No, this is the next chain event. Orc rebels flee Entreliande. How often the sweet wine of victory turns to ash in one's mouth. Brahma's Chainbreaker, the rebel orc who rose in rebellion against the slave estates of Entreliande, which are basically here, has gone from strength to strength. Sweeping across the island, he has preserved the bulk of his forces despite the utter naval superiority of Entreliande, I guess, or maybe, yeah, probably them. Even from an apparent position of strength, however, Brahmash has been forced to recognize the bleakness of his outlook. Surrounded on all sides by hostile waters and home to plantation economy utterly reliant on continual export and import, the island of Entreliande is no fortress. The orcs cannot expect to build a lasting state in so exposed a position, and they are unsurprisingly reluctant to rely on the patronage of a sympathetic power, in the unlikely event that one volunteers itself. Thus, Brahmash has lowered his forces onto the ramshackle surviving fleet of Entreliande and put to sea, making for the mainland of the ruin and the unfolding green shield of the endless jungle. One might call it a successful round of looting, if the gods, the orcs they were talking, were not things they had made themselves. If the goods the orcs were taking were not things they had made themselves. Yeah, hard to tell how they will fare. Antralian is here. Ne, Antralian is this. This is Sorin. So there's usually like an orc state there, but this is occupied by colonial nations, so I'm not sure what's gonna happen there, but it's not that relevant to us actually. Oh, this is over. That's nice. A negative modifier is over. Extension. I will probably have to extend this, right? I can't take this from them, so right now I'm gonna extend it. Okay. Harvest fair. This is not ideal. Yeah, it's not. Basically a year, and then we should have enough ships. Okay, we can make another claim here. Guess we can claim here and maybe claim the island next time. Trying to be strategic about this. Here I probably need a lot more spy network. You're probably also protected by those two. Actually, that's not too bad. Basically, those are an alliance. But I will have to go for you first. Well, I could go maybe for the colonizers, but they're an easier target. Military laborers. So many are willing to work to construct our gatehold. There are limited numbers of those willing to work. Yet it seems that we have a vast untapped labor supply in the form of our army. Using military personnel for construction would certainly help the process, but our generals worry about the impact this move could have on our military readiness. So we must choose our priorities, our hold or our army. Our army is useless if we have nothing to defend. Yeah, I will probably take this, or I can just... Our hold is worth it if there's no one to defend it. Manpower, but we are at max manpower. I think the next guys we are going for aren't that tough, but you're probably still gonna lose a bunch of them because those are probably like jungles around here. Jungle, yeah. It's gonna be rough on my manpower, but I'm also losing sailors a lot because I have a bunch of, not here, but here some marines. Purge Edge. Yeah, sure. Piss them off a bit. Okay. Particulars. Yeah, that's probably just because they did this seize land. Which is fine if they do, they will deal with it themselves, I hope. And the other subjects are helping out. That's nice of them. Do I have to worry about rebels somewhere? Ikan is over here. I have a fort there. Sun's up. Isn't that bad? Yeah, the rebels are mostly fine, I think. I can afford to get some armies over there, deal with them. Artifact of enthrallment, visiting a cottage. The way to the place of Smith was steep and of unusual weather, and therefore difficult to carry word back and forth. Thus, the president could only visit for short periods of time, as matters in the Great Hold required his attention. The first time he went was in the fall, season of mist and mellow fruitfulness. There he went to the cottage of the legendary Smith, only to be greeted by a live-in servant. The master, he was told, was not home. Magni visited again in winter, when a chill wind threatened all travelers on the road. Along the way, the friends of the legendary smith hailed the president, who informed him that the cottage was this time inhabited. Making good headway, Magni arrived again at the cottage, and this time the servant offered to introduce him to the master of the house, the younger brother of the legendary smith. And thus the president turned away, disappointed, to turn again, saying, shoot, the party is close enough to pick up a thing or so. Yeah. Stolen rivals, our focus becomes undone. No, we want to focus. Yeah. And our ships are mostly done. Then we can move our fleet south. Why didn't I think I have a couple more guys probably after here actually. Didn't I like build more transports? Maybe not. Enchanting Envoy is over. I probably want to get this done again. I actually want Enchanting Embassy at some point. But yeah, we need to get this done first. Then we can get better enchantment. And then we can get better spells. I guess I didn't get that many transports. I need 2 more build. And those are transports. Okay. 72. Oh yeah, there were a bunch of them hiding there. Welcome back from Lurk, Michael. I can get this done. Construction time, expand infrastructure. Development cost goes down there. Yeah, I kind of want that. Especially since I'm like having a lot of this, and the next tech is still a bit away, 3 years. Yeah, I might as well go for this. Relation Bureau. Okay. New policies. I can see if I don't want something of this. I have no free slots. I want a marine force limit and this tax and actually I probably want this over tax and yearly public partition. How much is this? Yeah, we're still fine without it, I think. But we want a lot of trade power. Global ship repair would be really nice. Yeah, I want more policies actually, kind of. Like ship course and ship trade power. Both of those are really good. But I do want the marines right now. It's also heavy, yeah. I think I can probably go with what I have now. Okay. Apparently they were successful. I don't see them anywhere. An orcish utopia in the Ephelai. Since the rebel orc Brahmash fled from Intraliande, little has been heard from his cabinet of freedom. During the rebellion, his cabinet corresponded with sympathetic abolitionists across 2 continents, slugging missives past naval locales to offer the world their story, their version of events. Only now has the cabinet begun once more to issue proclamations, attempting once more to build ties with the outside world. They describe a free orcish society, settlements struggling against the many threats in the Ephelai, but united, torn from clan and bloodline and moved at the will of their erstwhile masters. The free orcs of Sorin have little choice but to make a new clan, a clan of the people as a whole. Family reunification is often almost completely impossible, and so all must serve as family to everyone else. Even the native Zorinics of the jungle have been embraced as kin, a closeness which has already spurred intermarriage here and there. The life is tough. The jungle itself holds many dangers. Yet the Maroons of the Ruin are free. The cabinet professes a desire for universal peace, but Brahma's Maroons are a constant provocation to the slave owners of the Ruin. Time will tell if such a way of life can truly survive under such pressure. Time will tell. Okay. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I guess we're waiting for this ship still. Then we just... Oh, we lost our claim here. That's not great. I guess I can... It enables me to make some claims here. But probably want to... Yeah, this one is fine. I do want a claim here next. I'm scared about losing the claims. Those are relatively fresh. Those, I don't think so. But I mean... yeah, I can make claims here eventually. With claim hopping. Yeah, it's not too urgent, I don't think. Okay. Black Ox Warband. They seem to be able to deal with that. Just move you guys over here. Actually get you back. And check if that was enough. Yes. Okay. We can do the same for Edo Spastin. Actually, we need to develop a little bit for them as well, right? Yeah, it needs to be 30 development. Needs to have a sample cathedral, but it probably has one, right? Yeah. Have a temple. They are subject of us. And they need opinion of us 300. And the level of center of trade must be level 3. Yeah. I guess that's the next thing I'm going to do with my points. If we have to use them at something, I might as well use them right now. The thing is, I kind of want to do this before the war, because then I can upgrade this. Which is great because they give me trade power, so I have a lot more trade power here. And they will also be super loyal now. Might. Yeah. Because developing the provinces makes them more loyal. I might want to annex those guys. It's also a lot to ask. I might just keep them and try to, well, keep them loyal. Yeah, but I can move you over to here maybe and try to get this island. We don't have that many troops, right? Yeah, it's manageable. They're not ahead of me on tech at least. Yeah, they're behind on tech. One tech, and I think that's important tech. Yeah, just move my guys over here. And you also probably don't have that many ships, right? Actually a decent number of ships, but I'm sure I can do that. Yeah, those numbers look really in my favor, but considering I have to get all my guys over there eventually, it's not that great. Maybe I should have waited to declare the war until I'm like over here, but it seems fine. Am I repairing here? I might have. Yeah, I think this was an idea for my thing. I guess I got a free light ship here. Yeah, and I want to use the diplomat for this. We are already spying on them. Right, and you are allied to this guy and this guy. You are not allied to either of them, right? You're allied to those. Basically, on the main island, those three are allied, and on the secondary island, those three are allied. I probably could have co-belligerized them, but actually they would have gotten someone else in here, those guys. So that's fine. Maybe I break them up with their allies. Eventually. Just get over there. Hopefully they will take the time to get their armies over here. Yeah. They are dealing with the rebels, even if it takes some time. They are dealing with those guys. Kitawata. Share some maps. Whatever at this point. And you are repairing. You see, yeah. I guess that's a good thing about maritime ideas. I no longer need to put my ships back into port, technically. You were over here actually, and you get a bit of reinforcements first and get the rest of the reinforcements later. Once I have this occupied, they can't just march over here. And I actually wanted to check. Yeah, they don't really have any navy to challenge me here. Maybe I'm able to challenge those guys, but I'm just hoping they won't right now, because they're probably a little bit scared of me. I might as well move forward a little bit. You do have another cannon. Probably don't need all of those. Don't see any armies yet. That looks pretty successful. Looks like I will get this really fast. I will maybe have to deal with those guys once my navy comes back. Might as well move you here. That means this siege will take a little bit longer, but it's fine. Okay, and we won that fight. We captured 2 more light ships and destroyed like most of their stuff. They have some transport left and like 1 galley and nothing much else. Outdated. Are you all outdated? I guess I could put you somewhere back and update them, even if it's like there's not really a point to it, because upgrading them just means like basically paying for new ships. Okay. Yeah, just move you all here. Should get this fast enough. Mountains, farmlands, Savannah. The mountain fort is a bit of a challenge maybe. I can just, I guess, move south after I got this. And maybe get them out of the war. Yeah, I don't think it's that much of a deal. You're a bit more enthusiastic because I think you're actually pretty strong. Occupies the siege. Yeah, because you have rebels. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of attrition here because I got a lot of guys on this siege. Actually, probably not that bad because I got this easy enough. And I guess we just move further south. This is out of supply range. But we probably don't need to stay here for long. We just want this. We want to get over here, get them out of the war, get them out of the war, and then focus on those guys. What do we even want? I want the islands, definitely, which are like close to here. I want this stuff. Maybe actually this way and get the forts. That's actually maybe something like this. Get like the north of the island. Get one good center of trade. Actually, I could like means this. This is a bit cheaper. Just finding out what's cheapest here. This gives me 2 centers of trade. They keep most of their fortresses, but I think that's still good. Also, you don't actually need to stay here. You need to be here because I'm still working on this first. Okay. This done. We probably we won't reach there in time. This is a little bit over my supply limit here. I probably only need the cannons here. The problem is, yeah, probably like this is fine. Split them up a bit so I don't get that much attrition, but also getting a trader, I guess. Also not splitting up too much that either of those armies are too weak to hold out for a couple of days. And we lost another claim. Are we losing this one soonish? In 2 years. Yeah, I need to deal with that. After you are done, maybe. You will probably want... How many of my claims do I get here? I don't get this one. I mean, I could get it, but no. I don't want to overextend too much. Yeah, this is plenty. I should also probably put this in my in a trade company. Yeah. The thing is, I was also looking at a bit. You get minus missionary strength for the seasons, so we're never basically gonna be able to convert this. Yeah, so I'm just gonna put this in a trade company right now and just don't worry about the religion I have in here. I could get you over here. That's expedition. That's why I moved my fleet here. I think I wanted to move them back to the Universalis over there. Yeah, because here I mostly have it under control. Right, that's where that was those guys. I can upgrade you. You can go here. Yeah, probably want an Airbus here. I really want to be the strongest, have the most control over the trade here. It's also important to get global trade started there, because this goes to the guy in the strongest main power in the trade node, which is the most valued trade node in the world. So this is the most valued one, pretty sure. 300, nobody even close. This would be another good one, but it's barely over 100. and I doubt anywhere else would have more. And I have this best control here, so I'm getting that institution right away, which would be nice. They're occupying that back, that's fine. I don't need to keep. What am I even going for here? Havafoni. Which one is that? This one, okay. I guess I need to go back and get the war goal eventually, but it's not like urgent right now. I can actually just get a couple cannons over here with a decent general and move the rest to here. Get you a general. Move up a bit. And since most of the armies are north and I'm moving my bigger army south to get a better view on everything there. Would be nice. No, I want to probably ease tension, and it makes all my guys like me more. And I'm pretty sure I got this because of my trade company, yes. Free merchant, I guess. Putting one, it's already, basically everything goes to Mother Soul here anyway. It's also basically all going to Syrian. I don't need to put one here then. I mean, this is going to Gunra the most, so I should put one here. If we get the trade over here, it will get constructed over here, and it goes all over here. Yeah. I will making so much more money then. How much money am I making? 400 each month. I will be able to do this really soon. Also what I wanted to check. Do we get a lot of prestige here? Yes. Decent amount. I want the prestige, so I can throw another party. Should I maybe hide this? Or no, and there's another one. Nah. Yeah, I want to tolerate orcs a bit more. Okay. This should be done really soon. Ah. You want to transfer, you can move up to you. Ah, apparently this got a bit cheaper right away. Yeah, I maxed out on Inno. It's probably was going for a couple years, for a decade at least. So we get this mission, the dredging. The mage have been caught with some significant egg on their collective face. Our diver's recent discovery of precursor wax at the bottom of the Divin Hall has completely changed their outlook on the undersea exploration project. So they are now eager to aid our efforts and practically salivating at the prospect of getting their hands on more precursor relics. The wrecks are liable to remain where they are for now. It will take time for the state to amass an astronomical amount of funds required to construct a craft capable of dredging these depths. Okay, we get Strongwell Shipyard at the end of the game, which gives us more naval force limits, or less local shipbuilding time. Oh, in the capital, okay. Half local ship cost, and plus 100% ship repair, okay. And we're losing a bunch of money, and we get dredging preparations in 5 years. Okay. We actually do need a bit of money for the party later, but we want to max out prestige by then anyway, and that's gonna take some time. So yeah, I think that went pretty well. You probably want to get those siege up. You probably want out by then, I hope. Yeah, all I want from you is just give up all your allies. Rivalries, whatever. So then I can come for you next. Okay. Lose ability, but get admin points. Fears of elven puppeteers. Due to the long lifespan of elves, there are ways that can make plans that might take decades or even centuries to come to fruition. As elves has become a more integral part of our nation, there have been rumors that our current administration is the result of a centuries-long plot to make our elites beholden to them. They say that soon the elves will reduce us all to slaves, all because our president had been controlled by elves from the moment they were born. We are dwarves, we live almost as long as elves. Really? Dismiss those claims. Oh, we can get a free stability, but it will get us down. How much does this cost to waste our stability? A lot, actually. Yeah, the Dwarven is a bit. Yeah, over governing capacity. Religious unity is terrible. We did just dismiss those claims. They are already integrated. It's fine. Yeah, we're working on gnomes. I guess then we work on orcs. We have a couple of those. Trading in wine, okay. We want more strategic goods because that makes our parties more efficient. We are here to party. Yeah, we get attrition now. Do we stop getting attrition if we go here like for a second? Inspired farming. Some Fundus dwarves think Quila the Harvester is out of place amongst the great ancestors. The writing here is just a former. Any dwarf who knows the history, however, knows just how fundamentally her work changed Dwarva. After Quila's irrigation works were implemented, the Serpent Spray went from being able to feed Ameldir to being able to feed every single horde with heaps to spare. Quila heralded an age of plenty and prosperity for all dwarf that was never before seen. Grow and prosper. Yeah, this way here. There's like a big hill where's like where the capital of the Dwarva is, and the stuff around here is the Serpent Spale, where they get a lot of stuff. And we get production efficiency everywhere? No, in Dahain specifically. It's fine. Probably grain here, yes. It's nice. President invited to debate. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't want a variant chapter. We refuse. I don't like to use the prestige, but I don't want Rebellion chapters. I guess we could go Rebellion eventually, but what's the point? There might be a point, I don't know. That's done. I guess I can go over here with everything now. Yeah, at least like start occupying it. We might not need that. Just to get the peace deal I need. No. Well, we have an ongoing battle right now. After we win this battle. We repair here. It's nice. Yeah, because we control this, I think. Do we get enough? Yes. Okay, so we don't need to move over there. You probably got access to, yeah, to those guys. I don't think my guys will be exiled then, but I'm still gonna move all of them over the regular way. Yeah, sure, move over here. Connect up. Like join together. Yeah, join together. Move here. Make sure they are both here when I'm going to peace out. Right, and I don't want galleys actually. I guess I'm gonna sell them later. Yeah, I'm gonna keep them together just so I don't lose anything here. Oh, and you made your way over here, that's nice. I guess they do have enough ships, and they do need them because their holdings are also a bit disconnected. Just move over here first. Destroy a couple of their guys. Okay. Now you're both over here. Now we can peace here if we had like the diplomat. Right, I need to build this up more. You're playing Anbennar. Hey, hi, Madame Firefox. Welcome to the stream. We are playing Anbennar. Not you playing a new update because I started this before it was out. So I'm gonna play this for now. I did start play the new update privately a bit, but off stream that is. I guess this is also kind of very private. I just need 15 guys here. Yeah. Okay, now you peace out. Now you move over here. And I guess eventually move those guys back. Because we should have still access over here. We do not have military access here. I guess I can use my ships to transport them over eventually. Well, whatever. Right. Probably make a pit stop here. So I don't get attrition from being on sea too long. You're gonna do a Horde Hindustan one. Yeah. Have fun with that. That sounds fun. I need like what, 15? Yeah. Make sure you do a pit stop here, and then you move over here and blockade them. That should be it for those guys. Alliance, and come back from the later. Because you become a horde with the tribal nations in India, and form Hindustan doesn't force you into monarchy. Okay. Doing a bit of meta gaming. I see. Okay, next year we can get the next tech. That's nice. Artifact of Environment, Smith's Song. Beside the cottage was a waterfall, an enchanted and ancient place, whose water could not be drunk by any besides the smith. Behind the waterfall was a cave, and it was in that cave that the smith could work. And so the president and the legendary smith sat in the cave, and lit a small bottle of incense. The burning of sweet perfume filled the cave with heady smoke, as the rushing of the falls outside created an aura of music without rhythm. As the fire from the incense died down, shadow was lost to shadow, and still the smith did not stir. Finally, when the president grew impatient, he rose to question the smith. At that moment, the smith made word, opening her mouth as a beautiful song emerged. It was a dirge and a triumph, a song that spoke of sunken places and a continent of lost things. As she sang, magnified the love of beauty and strength, of filigree made with cunning and mail made with magic. Finally, when the song had passed through the both of them, the smith asked a simple question of the president. What is this you have come to commission? A royal crown, a scepter? I want a scepter. The extra depolation would be nice, but I mostly want the Liberty side to go down. Hey, the army tradition, yeah. The military stuff. And yeah, I want this one. Okay. You go here. How close are we with you actually? Not very. Actually pretty close. I want to improve relations with some of our vessels, I think. And I can, of course, do more research here. I can't get the next level because I don't study it, so we study it. Actually, did we... No. Yeah, we want another magic project completed before we get the next magic infrastructure. I mean, we don't need the next level right now, so it's fine. Probably should have worked it on a scepter before I did the other stuff, but it's fine. Who's like most rebellious or no, could make you like me a bit more. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure he can't get his guys over there. Unless he gets access here. Do we have access there? Nope. Yeah, they can only go the land route and... Yeah, they're not going over here. And they couldn't go over there. And even if they could, like, get up to here, they couldn't cross the water. So, you know, kind of pointless. Okay. Get you together. Do you have access here now? No. We can probably ask for it, and he would give it to us. Gave Mintel the access to enemies. Yeah, you had access to this, but you gave it up, I guess. But, I mean, we got another depopulation. Oh, we lost a siege. It's fine. So we have a free relationship for that stuff. Oh, that's fine. And you want access, you can get access. Ovdal is at war with the command. Why are you allied to that you're at war with the command? Okay, you want to attack Sektir. Wait. Huh? Where exactly are they attacking from? You are surrounded here. Who are you? Command. Huh? Do you have some place over here that I'm not seeing? Interesting. I'm not sure how they can declare. Okay, draw vote. Now I'm curious. Yeah, Obsidian League has this. Is this war been going on for a while? Then those guys rebelled and they no longer control it? Huh. But you, if you heard from a rebellion from Sektir doesn't control anything over here. Hi Meat, how's it going? I should drink something. Yeah, I'm not sure about that war over here. And I might have to fight the command at some point. Because I'm making my way over here and I'm pretty sure I need control over here in that node. And the command is going to attack this eventually. They don't even have a claim here. You probably have a claim here, right? Yeah. Okay. Internet is down, technicians still not here paying. I pray for you too. I hope he comes soon. As soon as possible. Ah, you lost a battle here. I'm just making sure those guys are out of the war soon. Yeah, it might happen before I'm done with this siege. Yes, you I need 20. Damn, I also lost that claim. I keep losing those claims. If I just don't keep continuing working this. Okay, we lost that siege, that's fine. I think you have enough guys here to defend this. Wish best on Chatter Fun Stream. Yeah, thank you. Wish you a fun day. Even without internet. We want like 10k for the party we are throwing after this. I gave you a good general, but well, a good admiral. What's my... I have really good navy tradition actually. Yeah. Gonna make sure I actually move over here, even if that's bad for the siege. I don't want to fight without a decent admiral. If we have a decent admiral anyway. Okay. You are here. You get a tick probably even before. Even if you're out at sea. Little cavalry tick. Okay. And you working on them there. That's nice. Was this the war goal? No, it's this one. Yes, they need to take this fort and then they can take this, I'm pretty sure. Okay, 2 Successate Empire is over. And we get beautiful cavern forwards. Prestige is nice because we can want this up for the party again. And we want the money also for the party, and we almost have enough money for that. Yeah, 1 more month and be over 10k again. We make decent amounts of money. Oh, we won the siege. We captured 2 ships, 2 lights. Guessing I transport you over here. And then I can ask those guys for access, I guess. Yeah, next month. I want another tick here. Make sure they're nice and loyal. Then just ask for access. And get the siege guy over here. The other guy can go next to it, I guess. And they don't have much left now. Right, we didn't piece them out yet. But yeah, probably waiting until they're here so they don't get black flagged. It wouldn't be actually not that bad if they got black flagged, but whatever. Like this, so I can come back for them soon enough. Ah, now I can plan a Bavari party. What did change? Yeah, I can probably like get all of them up to level 5. Yeah, how much is that? Yeah. We don't need this for like another of those missions to save up for that, so we want more points. Yeah, most of those are not that important right now. I'm focusing on this pass here because this is still a lot to go. Okay, you move over here. Right, and you should be relatively prepared. Probably the transport ships are not 100%, but it's fine. I even have supply range here. Yeah, just getting my way through here and drink a bit more. Right, he wanted to take up, right? Yes. Pretty cheap. With like, you know, maxed out and everything. Even cheaper. I think this was more expensive because we are dwarves. It was apparently not great with dip tech. Yeah. We can save up a bit of this. We can probably get you up to snuff. Sure, why not? Now you're super loyal. You like me plenty. Yeah. Now I just need to get this. I need to develop it a bunch. Upgrade the center of trade. Yeah, but it's also a bit away. We're kind of coming at Vahan from both sides. We are conquering our way to the Dutch Empire, even if that's kind of hard. But we're also conquering around here and go the sea route. I'm not even sure what is over here. But I'm sure we will find out eventually. Okay, we lost a... Ah, damn. Now we don't have any claims over here. Guess we can... Yeah. Oh, they also control those. That's interesting, actually. Can I... I can't get this because this is too far away, but this is still fine. Okay. And this is also fine in terms of overextension. Do I get like... I want a full island here, actually, kind of. Do I maybe not take this and focus on the islands? Actually, get this instead of this. Okay. Maybe. That's not too much overextension. Yeah, focus on the little islands. I have the navy to patrol that area. Probably get like a lot of AE there. Yeah. I should like get to work on those. Yeah. Cause this thing here, make the copper offer. I need to be at peace. And actually not for this. Yeah, Kumakant. If I have other 230 there, and I do not have a truth, or I'm at war with them, I get to declare liberation, casus belli. And I want to know what this does, so I'm gonna try this out. All subjects of the country we declare war upon will gain the liberation opinion modifier for 10 years, giving 25 opinion towards us. You don't have any subjects, right? So that doesn't matter much. Conti, this is opinion modifier, or the opinion modifier from being released in a peace, thanks to us, will agree to become our trade protectorate for half cost. So long as they are independent and fulfill the regular conditions of being guaranteed by and having on a position. Okay. So I need to release a bunch of guys from them. Do we have a bunch of cores still? Yeah. Like cores of a country which doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, Kumakant and Kalib. Yeah. I wanna find out how that CB works. So they're fighting here. They're fighting not badly, considering they have terrain disadvantage and everything. Yeah, they won. Should have checked the numbers a bit more, but it's fine. I have it on video at least. Okay, got this done. We can go over here now. There's the port. You can move up a bit. And I guess get like a couple of guys to occupy this. I also need to occupy this, but whatever. I will. Heated debates. Some members of parliament are having some concerns regarding our increasingly bad reputation. They're claiming that it's having a negative effect on our trade relations. This question has been raised numerous times in the past, but not that many have thought of it of any consequence. This time the matter is causing some really heated debates though. Perhaps we should try to settle things before they get out of hand. Yeah, just pay the money. I am having like a big income right now for this point of the game. Actually, let me check. Yeah, I have more income than all other great powers. I mean, I'm second rank and command is pretty big, but they're not that great in terms of income compared to how big they are. Okay, conversion successful. I don't really need to convert those places, but I want to. Yeah. Need to get this close to 100 at least. Get this to 10,000. And then we can do a really big party. Goblins overrun the countryside. Hey Pepe, how's it going? How are you? Goblins overrun the countryside, okay. The goblins of Koran appear to have stopped their infighting and united under a single warlord and have swarmed the countryside, destroying the villages and carting off many captives and valuables. Then, just as quickly as they appeared, they disappeared again, underground with their stolen gains. It will take years to prepare off foundations. Local defensiveness. I don't have a fort here, this doesn't matter at all. Okay. That sounded really bad, but it's not. You must away, realizing sun is rising this morning, be well. Yeah, auf Wiedersehen. Bye bye, Coda. See you another time. Okay, they are fighting decently well. They're occupying this, but the siege is already over. How do we look in terms of war score? Pretty well. You move over here. You move closer and occupy everything. Also, I want to check your numbers. You have decent discipline from the speeder core. They're in a golden era. Okay. Human military, army tradition, decent morale overall. Not that much more than our enemies who have poor uniforms. We have like a lot of tradition, prestige. Yeah, probably have a lot more prestige than you do. What is your prestige? 0. Yeah. Okay, fair. But they're still fighting well enough. We captured 3 more ships. 3 transports. I kind of did want a couple of more transports. Getting this done. I can probably like start working on both of them. I don't like using prestige, but I like losing the dip for even less. So no longer successful bureaucracy. Oh, I am beating them there, right? Generals bothered. Our generals are concerned that our focus on the navy is hurting our army. Defeated this, damn them. If we did upgrade this, we are like, how much? 13 years away, and this only goes for 10 years? Time to devote more attention to the army. Yeah, cheaper stuff. I take it. Okay. We destroyed their army, or, well, one of the armies. You can stay there. And I actually wanted to maybe... I don't need like all of you here. Need like 7 guys here. I probably actually leave you here. And you can move over here. And moving you over there. So you don't try to attack them there. Actually, yeah, move you over here first. So I can give you a general. Yeah, sure. Rise of public consciousness. The rebellions have usually kept to themselves, but it seems a large number of society chapters and lodges in our land have led to great public discourse about a great many things, from the injustices of the world, the ineffectiveness of government, to greater demand of all and any things, from autonomy, education, and anything else the rebel can think of. The masses are being awoken, it seems. We lose our stability, and we get gains wise to of those things. I don't really want to convert to Aurelianism. Maybe I should. I don't know. Probably wouldn't be bad. I mean, missionary strength by the seasons. And if I go Aurelian, I will be in the Canorian group, so I can convert a couple of stuff. I do have like some region court stuff. Actually, one province. So that's not really a reason to change to them. Punish the adventures. Probably want to get rid of some of that stuff. Not the nobleman, designated guildhall maybe. Exempt from Sea's land. Yeah. This makes the stonekeepers unhappy, which isn't that big a deal, and get the influence down. Yeah, I want to weaken my estates now. I guess you can do without designated guildhall. Mercenary manpower goes down. Monthly global station. Yeah, but this is... I don't think they need it. They will be at plus 60 soon. Oh, fear and loathing. I don't like this very much. It means I get a bunch of rebels here and you are over here. Yeah. I guess I need to move my fleet back. Not here. Here. And then we can deal with them. I'm glad I do have a bunch of forts around my stuff, at least. Not here, I guess. Maybe I should build one here, eventually. But yeah. I don't need the fleet here, it would just be convenient for sieging. Okay. 50% isn't enough for the piece I want. Yeah, damnation, I should just click on this. It's a bunch of AE. Mostly with guys I either have truces with or with guys I already are really mad at me, like those guys. Or you. I should maybe plan to go against Catarata once that truce runs out. And consider going after them before you consider joining the coalition, which they might already. Don't ally my guys. Can I just make them a trade protectors and a peace deal? Probably. I can just ask him to be... Now, I can't even ask him for that. Can I ally them? No, because they're subject. I can't do anything about the allies except throwing a really big party, make sure they are really big in depth, and then maybe it will work out. Okay, you fight them there, that's fine. You just reinforce this, maybe. Are you there faster? No, that's fine then. And I probably want to go for the war goal eventually. Ogre minority goes down. Military leader is dead. And that's one who was actually sieging there. Okay. Ah, they got wiped. That's nice. So I guess I don't need to worry about a lot of those guys. So I can move you out of here and just split up to get all this occupied. Yeah. I can make more claims, right? Yeah. This is the province I really want out of them. I'll probably just full annex them, possibly. Yeah. But I want the other stuff as well. Yeah, we got the war goal. We got the last siege done. Yeah. At this point I want peace. Getting you back for a second. I mean, I'm not that keen on declaring Ilium while I have my subject as the ally, which is a ridiculous thing to say. I guess I can take some money from you as well. Which I don't need, but would be nice to have, I guess. Yeah, just take it. Damn, we don't have enough for this. Doesn't look like it goes too much over our force limit here. I guess you will be next. I can get all of those guys in, but it's most of them probably not gonna... I can get Bulwa in. He couldn't help me with this war, but as long as I'm at war with him here, he couldn't join the war here. Okay, that's an idea. You're still protected by Ovdal. I guess they pieced out of that war. Probably white peace or something. Because he no longer couldn't take stuff here. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention what exactly happened there, and I should get more claims here now. Just the juiciest provinces I can find. And I need more for more stuff. Yeah. I could maybe see if I can threaten anybody for some provinces around here. This is your capital, right? No, it's not. So I could maybe threaten you for it. Could also try to, if there were like smaller nations around here, to make them trade protectorates. They're not too keen on it. You maybe? Border distance is big and If I get closer, maybe. But yeah. Oh, they're helping me out here. But I have too many guys there. Yeah, I should maybe work on getting those guys back eventually. Yeah, help them out. Oh, or maybe you won't arrive in time for that. Actually move maybe here. Here where I have probably enough force limit for them. I guess get my fleet here. You can just stay there. Does anybody want to buy some ships of mine? You are at war, okay. You are at peace. Do you want like one galley? No? You probably hate me too much to buy stuff from me, right? You might take it. Oh, you're at war. You're distracted. I could get like a lot of guys in here on my side. I don't see Gwamba in there anymore. I think they were probably like defender of the Knight Fate. Do we have a defender right now? Doesn't look like it. I should probably attack them while I have like the chance here. Then maybe you should go back home at war. And I have some more ships here. Yeah, just move here. And you didn't want any, you were at war, that's why you couldn't buy anything. Do you want my ships? One of them, no. Catarata? No. Yeah, they are at war with whom? With those guys. Okay, they are at war here. Or unimportant stuff. Do you want my ships? No. Ah, they have loans. They are... How many loans do they have? I can check this. Just go for score. They should be pretty high up. 2 loans. That's not that much. But they are also running a deficit. That's good to know. Okay, they take it for 0. Do you want to buy a ship? I also want you indebted, so selling you stuff is good. I might as well like give them that ship. I don't want it, and if my subject wants it, that's fine with me. I can upgrade you. You stay at war and you protect trade here. Probably can. I can build a bunch more ships right now. But I probably don't want to right now because I don't want them to run into the Burn Navy because they definitely have a big navy. Might be one of the only navies who can really challenge me to anything. I mean, Lakeford definitely can also. I hope I don't need to deal with them at any point. Probably I won't have to. I hope. like, what's my goal? I want to go over here. They're not expanding here. Eventually, I want to expand at least into here, but the command is basically between me and the lake fed, so fat chances. I don't think they will be there that fast. Yeah, do I clear this war now? Some of their ships are obsolete. I should probably declare this war while I'm at a decent chance. What your war with Resankant, which is over here somewhere. So I'm expecting a lot of their troops to be way over somewhere else. Lots of my guys are way over somewhere else, but I am on my way to get them back. If they invade like Eposil, that's kind of what I want them to do. I want to hold this strait and make sure they can't retreat from here. Yeah. You go here, pick those up, pick my army up, and then I guess we go for this war. Emperor won't protect them. They have a couple really weak allies. I'm saving before this. It's a big war. It's gonna be a big war. Need to wait 3 days anyway. Make sure. Probably don't want any of them in here. You also just bring more guys in. You don't. But do I even care about you? No. Those might bring the Emperor in. Probably will. That also means Bulvar is in a war against me, so it gives me a chance to go for Iliam without them joining. But I only want to do that when I'm clearly winning this war. But I want to declare it now, not that either the Emperor decides, oh, I like them anyway, or we get another Defender of the Fate who is like really strong. Yeah, just do that. You upgrade a bit. And what do we have in terms of navy? Considerable stuff, but I think I still got them beat. Probably deal with those guys first. Plan Bulvari party. I am pretty close on the prestige to make this happen. Siege at least 50, at least 10k, 1k. Have any administrative guy at level 5. Yeah, if I have maxed out advisors, I can easily do that. Basically. Still wanna spy on you. Can I do this while I'm at war? I think I can. I checked this, right? Does not have a truce or is war with a province owner, which I'm not. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Now the coalition joining happens. I hate you to join the coalition. If either you or you join a coalition, I'm starting a war against you. That means I want my one of my guys back. You can come back. I do have claims over here and I can get more easily. But, yeah. Okay. Nice. Okay, Iliam is in a coalition. Are you at war? No. Do you want to join a coalition if you have rebels and everything? Maybe. I could also like just do another one of those guys. The main thing I want is keeping more guys out of the coalition. You are not gonna join this right now, but you are winning that war, so you will join it the moment you are done. This will get me at war with Sektir, which I want eventually, but I want to be able to control Sektir. So, do I just declare on a coalition now? Or as soon as I'm gonna see if anybody, the Jet Empire is in the coalition. I can't declare on the coalition like that. I could. It's just a lot. They also wouldn't like exit the coalition. I want to declare against you, maybe. Okay, you have a truce with them. This will keep them out of the coalition. They are not that big. Another thing to consider is also you will join the coalition once this is up, so I'm hoping I can wrap this up in 3 years. How fast do we core? 3 years, okay. Huh. I want this stuff for my subject, but whatever, and I want a lot of stuff here. Neckcliff, yeah, we are at war with them as well, I guess. We just go for the coastal stuff. Yeah. This disconnects his stuff from the outside, basically. Standard Ananoma. Okay, they rebuilt those things, I guess. Those are like beehive fortresses. Those are fun. Halflings built them there. Like those halflings who are here as well. Okay. Shouldn't unpause while I'm thinking. Thinking about declaring another war. You are definitely like weak enough that I can just smash you. Do you have like any Sandbar? Kumakant. I guess I can. I can give this maybe to get Carlos. And free those two. It will cost some dip stuff, but so I was making sure you can't join the coalition. You can join the coalition, which is bothersome, but okay, I want to clear war against either you or you. You are bigger, which means you are a bigger problem, which on the one hand makes the war against you more bothersome, but you actually don't have that much. And on the other hand, I don't want to do that. On the other hand, keeping out of coalition is like more important than. Yeah. kind of want to declare war against both of them. I might do that. Who are we in war with right now? Those guys. I don't think they have that many troops here, would be a problem. So I'll protect that. You are not in the war, you are in the war. You I might need to protect. Otherwise you... I'm pretty confident I can beat both of them. I would declare war against you first. Which is the one? Yeah, this is the promise I want to give you to you anyway. Then want to release the other guys. Monty, you're back. I'm declaring war against you. Dealing with you. And then prioritize those guys. Get those wars sorted out. They can't join the coalition. And I won't get more overextension because I'm giving this to vassals or freedom. Whatever. Yeah, release Kumakan, Tsuba. Give this one to my subject. And I guess I can. Right, now you want to exist after the war. And I can... I'm gonna do that later. Okay. Okay, you are moving here piecemeal, which is nice. You shouldn't be attacking them. There's still a lot of guys who are there. You would join this war. You would join another war of mine. I need to wait a month for that. Okay. Okay, you are attacking, then I'm helping out. It's a bit rough, but those are peasants. I'm fairly confident I can deal with that. You're almost there. And you are here. I'm not sure if they are brave enough to bring them back. I might have to I'll use my own troops. Move here. Gonna make a pit stop here, not a pit stop here. Actually, this I can move them over here by foot. Do I want to? Not really. Probably by ship is faster. And probably even less attrition. Actually, move over here. Then I can transport you over when I need to. And yeah. They do have a lot of guys, but still fairly confident in that war. I'm less confident about having so many wars around here. But we will see how that goes. I think both of them are fairly weak right now. Also not sure what I want to do with Sarian. Do I just want to give you stuff? Probably. Probably release some nations which are here. Askaba, sure. Zanbar. Depends which war I'm ending first. Either I'm giving Zanbar the province or I'm releasing it. Or I might just leave Nusa one province minor, so I can more easily make them a trade protectorate. Yeah, we see about that. Let me wait a month tick for now. Okay, you want intercoalition. I was thinking you might. Just because the Jet Empire is in the coalition, it is a bit scary. But I still have a pretty good ally who hopefully will defend me. A bit nervous about this. Okay, army reformer is dead. The perfect time for him to die. We probably want a discipline guy. We want some guy who made my guys fight better. Moving you over here. Slowly moving my guys up. Actually, you should help here. I wanted to focus on those guys first, and I can declare war on you now. Do I want to get those guys? No, they are not that threatening. Dear, out of manpower, you are out of manpower. I can get them in. Get those guys in. Make sure to end those wars as quickly as possible. Let's see how that goes. I didn't want to go to 3 wars, but I kind of feel my hand was forced a bit. Do we even have? Yeah, you have cannons. I might throw a Bavari party in the middle of this war. Or maybe after I win one of those wars. Okay, you are here. You can move over here. Okay, yeah, all of you are in the coalition. Also, I was going everything right. Just this might take a while. I guess I have you to watch out for rebels over there. Wait, do I have rebels? Over here. Yeah. I can deal with that, and I have forts there, so it's not that big of an issue. I am kind of moving over there anyway. And I have forts there. It's mostly fine in terms of rebels. Move over here. Court mages dead. Kind of dislike this a lot because I wanted them for upgrading my stuff. But I guess I don't have much of anything about the other stuff anyway. What can we get? We can get more tax power, but I couldn't promote you. So I'll probably get you, just you. I think you're cheaper than usual. So, sure. Yeah, you're very cheap. And I probably want to spy on at least some of my enemies here. Probably don't need to spy on you right now. I don't want to try out that one thing. Yeah, just gonna spy on you. Not gonna fight you right away, but I am gonna fight you eventually. So I might just plan for that. Yeah, and they did move over here. I am gonna crush those guys. Yeah, so this was looking good. With me crushing those guys pretty quickly. If I can get my guys over here, I'll probably kick them out of the box pretty fast. But I'll probably focus on blue heart. And then I can maybe move to here. Because we don't have anything in terms of forts here. Also how much this I'm giving to my subject. So how much overextending is that? Not that much, but we are like living on the edge. Look at text modifier. Oh, that's nice. It's nice that I get something out of those things pretty soon, looks like. Okay, we are fighting them here. You have no heavies, you are getting sunk. The most they accomplished is kept me like 1 month more at sea. And we captured some ships here. Yeah, just move over here, make sure you crush them. Yeah, that's fine. I probably want to engage them there. They do have a lot of guys there, actually. Yes, both Secti and you. I just want you to not get separate pieced out. Yeah. Are we out on tech compared to you? No. To you? Yes. Okay. So this might be a good fight, might be a bad fight, we'll see. Okay, you here. You can repair at sea. Just crush them. Those are highlands. And I'm outnumbering them. Yeah, I am crushing them. They have more discipline. They actually have more morale compared to me, but they're still... they are fighting bravely, but they're still all going to die. All of them. Oh yeah, here. They've split up, which is good for me. Damn. That's not good for me. 90 they might peace out, but I don't think they can break the trade protectorate that way. And they can't annex them because they don't border them, so that shouldn't be that big of a deal. Maybe. The thing is, I'm gonna find out anyway, it looks like. Okay. Damn. I lost a lot of guys here, but they are losing more. Okay. They want pillage them by Sariant. That means I will get the development from them, I guess. It is what them will force income, pay pounds, yeah. I really don't. I hate the pillaging. I need to def them up again because they got pillaged. Well, it happens. Okay, he crushed those guys. I guess he can move over here now. Yeah, why not? How much do you have left? You have a bunch of stuff left, but I'm guessing a lot of this is overseas. Yeah, no new opportunity, nur Danaren, Drake's Guard, Vermin, Neckverlag, wir sind not Neckglypher, Armadia, those are all overseas. Ebersee also, where are they even right now? They are like way over here after I took all the stuff here. So should be working fine. Yeah. Flush them here. They might try to go over here. I have some guys coming over. I am outnumbering them. Ooh, they have nothing left. But we also have like not enough war score against you. Wouldn't even do that. Ah, I need to occupy forts for that. Okay. If they are trying to move over here, I need to move those guys back. Will you be there fast enough? I need to keep my watch over here then. Demands of labor, yeah. We've seen this before. Just because we are digging here. And we are almost done. Even. Ah. Okay. I might win this siege fast if I'm lucky. Did I completely crush them? Looks like it. Ah. Yeah, I might. I'm gonna try to get those out of the war. And I've only one in it. The problem is their colonizer. Well, that's one problem. Another problem is all the AE I'm getting here. So I'm probably not getting all of this. Maybe getting this stuff. I want a fort here. If I just get this, it's a manageable coalition. I want Lorent out of there. Right, what I also want to do is use at least hard swing. Preferably this gets done before I peace out, but that's more than 10 years away, so that's not gonna happen. So what is going to have to happen is I'm gonna use this. This will make the IE not go up there as fast. I should have focused on enchantment magic first. Okay, you got this done. You can help out here. Which nations can I fly here? 3 here. Here. Bunch of them. Who do you have? 1, 2, 3. 1000 voices is whatever. I mostly want them in Bulvar. Also should drink more. I still have so much to drink left after 2 hours of streaming. And I need to drink more while streaming because it dries my throat. Ah. Those are the ones I can free. And I want to. I wouldn't have. They wouldn't have any AE against me. Probably ask most of them to join as trade protectorates. Yeah. Just gotta get this done. Actually, probably only want the cannons over there, and you can occupy some stuff here, whatever. Gotta keep a close look here. I only have those 2 armies to watch, I guess. Neckliffe has still a big army. Could I directly move over here? No. Yeah. I don't think I will help them here. I can help them very much in time. You don't really need to be here. Let's see, that costs me sailors. And I need sailors also from armies, for the marines. So okay, this should be done fast enough. My subjects are really doing really well over here. Probably also because we outnumber them pretty badly. Well, bad for them, good for me. If I get this done, how much? Yeah. If we get this piece, we can try another Bulgari party. Okay. Yeah, move here. It should be done fast enough. Allied in war. Which war? Not against Ariant, but the other ones. Which is nice actually. They are not like the other guys are not gonna send anything over there. You won't send anything over there because you don't have anything left, and Vern is just too far away from that. Do I artillery barrage? No. I'm not that much in a rush, I think. I think if I have this, I can possibly move over here. Maybe need to move my fleet there then. Yeah, I'm gonna try to fight the navy a bit. I'm almost done with the shipbuilding. Yeah. Okay. Successfully done this. Do I need to blockade in a second? Yeah, possibly. Just stay there for the moment. Maybe they get cocky again and try to move them somewhere where they shouldn't be. But otherwise, watch out here. Yeah, okay. So this war is done. Bulwa is a claim. I could give this to Bulwa. Wait, is Bulwa in a war? In this war? No. Okay, I couldn't give this to Bulwa. Not Bulwa. Not gonna give it to Zariant. Jad Empire is not even getting it. Okay. Giving this one to you. It costs probably, well, a bit of dip point. It's not too bad. They will no longer exist after this war. You can give up some cores on my stuff. On my subject stuff. Yeah, the money is kind of whatever. Welcome back, meats. Oder probably weren't very much. Yeah, I would go for this, but I'm needing a diplomat for that. Yeah, you will no longer exist, sorry. Not sorry. And just to say, to check here, you would definitely become a trade protectorate. You also, okay. That's nice to know. Yeah, move both of them here. I still have a sizable army around here. Actually, move here is like the more strategically important is protecting the capital. Also, we are moving over here. And you have one guy here, okay. I mean, I don't really... I probably need to move here because Yeah, I need to control forts here. Yeah. I can just transport him here and move over here. Maybe it will be enough if I control this fort, but probably for this I also need this fort. Dealing with that later. Also, what was this war? Carver House. Yeah. That's a good war goal. Easy to reach and everything. And I wanted to start a Bulgari party. Probably right now. We want extravagant some, and just let me check before what's the strategic goods. Where do we have a trading bonus? We have 5 trading bonuses. It's a decent amount. I guess we don't get this for those things. For grain, it's probably really hard to get because there are a lot of grain provinces all around the world. Same with fish. But we have a lot of control. Yeah, we have coal because we have basically the only coal province in the world. We have clothes because, well, there's a lot in Bulvar and also in the islands I conquered. We have gold. A trading bonus. That doesn't give us any bonus, but I guess it gives us more gold. Cheaper ships, less unrest, good produce goes up. Yeah, trade efficiency goes up. This is a really good for us to have. Okay, we lose all our prestige. We lose 10,000 crowns. Current party prestige in park 61. All independent Bulgari states with at least 100 opinion of us, which doesn't include you. I mean, I can wait a month for that. Before I free those guys, it's gonna take a bit more time, so I'm not gonna bother. Okay, you are outdated yet. 100 going to this. So we might as well start this now. Hold the party. Okay. Let's see if any guys are now wanting to chanting envoys over, which is bad. I really want this all the time, unless I have enchanting embassy, which would be even better. Maybe I could have gone for Heartspring. Yeah, I think that's more important after this war, but I should remember me the next peace deal I'm making. I'm going I'm gonna use the magic beforehand. It wasn't that much AE, so it's not that much of a problem. Okay. You keep working on that. You're also like, yeah, 2 siege. That's the best I have here. Oh, and you went all the way over there. How does it look with your like war enthusiasm? Still pretty high. Yeah. Oh, and you are fighting over here, so I will also help you out. Okay, nice. Move back into place. I'm trying to move over here, but you have like almost nothing there and absolutely nothing here. You can watch out for rebels over here. I mean, this war was over really fast, which is nice. Do you have depth? Looks like it. If they didn't have debt, it would say so. I think they have no debt. Yeah, but they do. They do. They're completely new nations, and they are very much in debt. Are you in debt? No. But I'm not sure it counts for you, because you're not a trade protectorate. You have debt, but I might just pay that off, because you're a vessel. You have a lot of debt. You don't have anything yet. You have a lot of debt. You don't have anything. You don't have anything. You don't have anything, even though you like lost the war and paid a bunch of stuff. You don't have anything. You have a bunch of stuff. You don't have anything. You don't have anything. Not that many who are like in debt. I like that you are fiscally responsible. I don't really need you to be in debt. Everyone else, sure, not you. Oh, they're moving over here. Against you, I guess. I have this one mission against, like, going against Sektir. Voice guaranteed at least 80. Does it count if they are co-belligerent? I guess I'm gonna find out, but I'm not controlling Sektir anyway, so it doesn't matter. But this is going really well. Manpower and everything is still sky high. We got one guy who got pieced out. A quest from Kumakant. Kumakant has got bankruptcy. As debts upon debts piled up. However, they have come to us, asking us to take on the debt and in exchange will become our trade protectorate. What's our response? Yes, it will be worth our while. 1000, we can afford that. Okay. Okay. Do we get a bunch of them? Oh. Oh. I guess we can, yeah. Yes, them for money. This also enables us, no, their cleaving doesn't go up to 100. Unfortunate. But we should have like more than enough to pay them off. Samarkand. Maybe worth our while. Samba. Okay. I don't even need to wait for peace to make them trade protectorates. Nice. A quest from Kuvuria. This is a different event because they already were a trade protectorate. Despite our oath and benevolent economic guidance, Kuvuria has found itself forced to declare bankruptcy. Oh no! But not before sending an envoy to hold harbor to beg for us monetary aid. Since we have already exacted expensive trade concessions from them, they have little to offer in that regard, and so we are able to drive a hard bargain. In return for covering their debts, they agree to cede control of their foreign affairs and essentially turning them into an extension of our own state, all without any of the hassle of actually ruling them directly. We accept the offer. Yeah. Becomes an indebted state. Okay. Do they have any other mechanics now? Now you are indebted state of Tûngr. 0 liberty desire, which is nice. Let's see, what does this do? Enable the word trade. Are there any positives to liberty desire for that? Probably not. Relative arming power. Okay, not collective on all vessels. That's nice. Economic power. Opinion is high enough. Trust is high enough. Is indebted state. Yeah, minus 10 liberty desire from that. Huh. Nice. Do we get any info on indebted state somewhere? I guess not. But that's really nice. Kumakan can divert trade for you. That also means they're getting less money. So they will be even more indebted eventually. Nice. Do we get more money? No, they are mostly... They are more loyal to us now. Does it mean also you are in a war against... You... I called you in a war at the start, so I don't think that changed anything. I'm gonna check. Are you like... Yeah, you're forced to go to war with me. Okay. Your indebted state, Korea, will be called into your war against Buzela. Okay. I want this on all those little guys here. Nice. Now we want the prestige to go up to do that again, to hopefully get even more indebted states. Okay. That's really nice. Just zoom out a bit. We are sieging with our guys. Run. Yeah. They're taking this back. And you? Do you want out maybe? No. Probably wants... the thing is... I want to make sure my navy is here so they just can't move over there then. Okay. General is dead. Yeah, we get like 2 more. We are like close to capped on mill points anyway. Are we getting a new idea group soon? No, not soon. I guess we need to develop a bit. We can develop a new again, I guess. Yeah, we might as well just make sure everything here is fine. Oh, you dislike me now. Why? Subject call to... That's like... Really? You hate me for that? Are you also like... Yeah, okay. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should do my wars without them then. I mean, it's... On the plus side, they will be like... and they're no longer sieging here. That's too bad. On the plus side, if they are in wars, they will be even more indebted. They will take on debts to pay stuff. Are you having debts now? No. No loans. Absolute zero, nada. You have some. A decent amount for such a small state. You have 0. You have a little bit. Like Moon. Wouldn't mind them having them adapted to us. You don't have anything. Carlos, I guess we can pay off. That's like almost nothing. Might as well make them more loyal. I'm not gonna do a trade. Not if they are that close to this being disloyal. Yeah. But I like having them in depth to me now. Okay. They are working on that and they are moving in here. I'm hoping my subjects will deal with them eventually, but they are sieging mostly. Which is fine. I want to get this war done soon. King Gaon. Which is this? This one. Which is a fort. Which makes it harder to take, but also makes it harder for them to take it back once we have it. So grant export privilege licenses. Instead of paying cash to nobles, another option is to grant them privileges. Collect special revenues, for example from foreign trade, on which they can make a healthy profit. A proposal has recently reached the President Earth years to grant several noble families export licenses for our trade with Sansa. Doing so will please them greatly, but the commercial classes may view the matter less favorably. Granted. I could do this. I don't really care about this, but this would make the cartels like me more, and then I can take our privilege away from them. I can take this away. Get something away that gives them a lot of influence, I guess. This one probably, unless there's something that gives them like 10 influence and no loyalty. It doesn't look like it. The village has to be around. I'm getting rid of private trade fleets. And they're still like too influential. Yeah. I mostly just want to get this out of the way. This might take time. If it works at all soon. And they are sieging me down here. Is this like pretty even fight? Could move my fleet there, but the thing is, I want to keep this going so they can't move here. And you could theoretically like siege this, but you don't want to, I guess. Okay. You won that fight. It's fine. I guess I can destroy their army soon. Once I'm done with this siege. Moving back around, destroying the army. Gnomish public lectures. Gnomes love to think and love to debate, and as such, some of them in Anbennar have begun hosting public lectures, inviting any to come and listen to and discuss the ideas presented. This had led to a culture of innovation in province, but also one of skepticism, both against religion and the government. Some advisors have suggested cracking down on the meetings, while others have suggested supporting them. The decision, however, is the rulers alone. A great way to get our... oh, I would accept them. Cost me prestige, which is too bad because it gets me negative. And Anbennar get like negative minus missionary strengths. But I'm not gonna convert this anyway soon. I do want the Inno. I mean the Inno is whatever, but I want them integrated. Okay, I'm integrated the gnomes. Gnomes are integrated. I'm working on the orcs. I guess then the harpies. There should be plenty of harpies here, but maybe not in my province. It's mostly in Gelkalis, I guess, which are human. Okay, we are done with this. Okay, this gives us prestige, which is nice. Gives us the prestige back we just lost. Stay like... I want a state house here. Actually. And then we can dev this up until we can dig again. How much do we need? We need like 90. Do we dev right now? Yeah, probably. I mean, is there anything that makes it more expensive right now? No. Just the big development. Is there anything we can do to make this cheaper? No, I don't think anything is like optional right now. No. Maybe there is. I'm gonna dev this up like a couple of times. One more. Okay, for this I need this to be 90, okay. Actually one more. The rest goes for mill points. Then I guess we can expand infrastructure some more. Improve, okay. Capitality is 90. Cost 3000 and we are kind of low on money right now. Surprisingly. Yeah, sure, but I am upgrading this. It's time for us to improve our foundry. Advanced foundry infrastructure. Ovdal Tûngr has started to work on improving our foundry infrastructure to accommodate the most recent advancement and developments in both our hold and the world. Yeah, sure. creating then I'm gonna dig. I could have also digged first and then improved the infrastructure, but yeah, whatever. Non-silent is over. Yeah, go for the capital. Actually, should I maybe try to go for Zaktir? Where's your capital? Over here. No, I want to deal with those guys first. Yeah. Okay, you are done. I probably can get Blue Heart out. I'll probably move over here first, then I deal with Blue Heart. And you're occupying them again. Are you now? Huh. Yeah. Once I have this, they will definitely like peace out. Whatever. Moving over here first. Does Blue Heart even have many troops in here? 0. 0. 0. Okay, I have nothing left. Okay. So I can piece them out, whatever. I'm not in a rush then. Looking at this positively. Okay, you moving here. This is probably flatlands or something. Urban. Okay, that's actually beneficial for me. Okay. Won this battle. I will probably retreat a lot. Oh, I can go all the way over here. Yeah. I'll split up. To blockade them here. Look, these separatists. I guess I deal with them. They retreated from here, so it's whatever. This is kind of not whatever because I'm getting separatism from this, but it's fine. It's not that bad. Now I want to save more money to pay this back. It's not that much. Not compared to how much he make. He also have very little like expenses. You can probably like build bigger armies and so, yeah. We are living under our means, but we also need to save a lot of money to do a lot of other stuff, so I think that's fine. Okay, cut those guys. You want out of the war. Probably will do that in a second. Probably don't need you right now. What do you even want from you? Can I make them a trade protectorate in the peace deal? Okay. There's consideration. I might get AE for that if I can do that at all, and I can't. I can pillage them and make people angry, no. I guess I can make you steer trade. Yeah. I'm not even sure you can steer anything much from me, but it's also not doing anything bad for me with whatever. Oh, you are completely occupied. Okay. So I probably want to get you out of the war as well. Just money, I guess. Yeah. I mean, I want to get more money, always more money. Yeah, sheet this up. Yeah. Okay. So this was going nicely. There are two guys in there. I want the war leader. Yeah, separatism, too bad. And you are there, but I have forts over there, that's whatever. And this siege should be done soon. Oh, you do this for me. Okay, that's really nice of you. Okay, you're also stealing this back from me, so I'm thinking about going for sect here now. Might as well. Yeah, this is going well. I was nervous about like starting 3 wars, but one of them is already over. The other 2 are going pretty well. Like 15 guys here, so those guys. One more than I absolutely need. You go there. Like 2 guys move over here to get the war goal. And that's probably good enough for now. Yeah, I want a lot of war scores for the war goal, so I can make sure to get what I need, because he's a colonizer. He will say, you only occupied near Heartland here, you didn't occupy all of this stuff, and I'm not going over there to occupy it. I'm not gonna bother. I probably have to go to war against them again soon. You are in the coalition. Could maybe try to... I mean, I can always try to go declare war and get the coalition. This is all of the coalition. They have less guys than me. I get a claim on you. Why not? And the dog is coming up. Is it time? Might be. Might enter stream to walk the dog and come back later to stream more. But last time I said that I didn't stream anymore, so we see how much I'm gonna stream. Yeah, I want the claim here, but now I'm not too worried about claims here. Kinda worried about using those, but also kind of whatever. But here I can just claim for my own provinces. Now, might I have a province here? I should also just put this in a trade company. Yeah, even before I call it, because this will go makes the unrest go down, because tolerance doesn't matter anymore. And this will probably get me another merge, maybe 2. Probably only 1. I could also do trade company investments, but I'm saving up money for now. Pay 5 loans. Do I have 6 loans? Right, I have upgraded loans, right? Probably. After this war I should have definitely enough money. After one of those wars is over. Probably. Okay. Yeah. I got the war goal here now. No, I don't. Wasn't it? No, it wasn't this one. It was... Which one is? King Kaon. Something you got a claim on. This one. I mean, I can just move over there and occupy it. Not a big deal. Just surprised. Well, I didn't get it right away. Okay, I want a war goal here now. That's 25 points just from that. Once it's full, And you actually can come back to here. Actually, you make sure. Right, it's here. Here's the port. Locate them. Make sure this siege will go over faster. Oh. The game was almost hanging there for a second. Yeah, then moving the fleet over here. I can occupy a decent amount of them still, but after this I'm guessing I need to move some armies down here. You don't have any cannons, no. I guess I could build some here. I do have the manpower. Maybe like 10? Just so I can siege effectively. How much do I need here? Level 4 times 3. It's like 12, right? Yeah. Yeah, sure. And you're building here, right? Yeah. So eventually I will use them to siege over there. I should get it started soon. I hope they don't have that many troops down here. I would guess they don't, but I have no idea, really. And no great way to know. Also, if I reach 80 war score against here, I want to check if this counts as a mission against Zektir. I can't do that mission because I'm not controlling Zektir directly, but whatever. Grey sheep, okay, Grey's colonialism. Aren't we way past colonialism at this point? Ah, now you're occupying here, it's fine. I'm slowly making my way over there with my sieging army. I think the latest, once I have this occupied, I'm gonna move my fleet over there and transport my guys over here. And make sure I'm gonna get a fort here. Yeah, and this war I have enough allies to do the work for me, basically. What do I even want from you on the other hand? Yeah, I want to release all of those. 1000 voices is whatever. I think. Yeah. I mostly want them in Bulvar because that's the important stuff for my missions and everything. And otherwise I can give a lot of stuff to Real Carlos and they will be super loyal because I gave them stuff. Yeah. Not much else is happening right now. I mean, it's a busy war kind of, but just seize their wells. I'm sure this will go back and it's not going down from the elections because we don't re-elect. Keeping this guy, however long he lives. Oh, he's a careful and he's actually really good. I hope he doesn't die soon. Now that I said, he will definitely like die tomorrow. He's not dead yet. Just I guess move all of you here. And yeah, leave some guys. Actually, you stay here. And I sent like half of them with you. And the rest is like occupy this stuff. Oh, and I guess... Ah, he's fighting me because he was docked there. I thought, was he like insane to attack me there? Or, but no, he didn't have a choice. And he is blockading for me anyway, so I might as well move my navy down. make sure I occupy this. That's so I can take it in the peace deal. Yeah. Adventurers war to goblins. Yeah, this is why I hire them. We get prestige. Nice. And adventurers gain a bit of influence. Which is whatever at this point. I might need active warrior directly against Sekdir. But I'm gonna test this, I guess. The dredging preparation. Okay, we are done with that. This was 5 years ago then. I think that took 5 years. The president expects a sprawling Strongbow shipyard in southeast of the Tûngr, purpose-built to facilitate the creation of the so-called Great Dredger. At least, that's the working name. The director of the Strongbow Society himself has confided in President Magni, saying he intends the vessel's two names to be Uchotchbrock or Sea Bridge in common. The director also describes to us how the ship had to be built in modules, as the finished dredger would be far too large to fit even in the Society's massively expanded shipyard. Hisses of steam cloud the air as another module is hoisted onto a barge, already being prepared to join its metal kin in a great burst under our hold. Steam is everywhere here, powering the machinery used to construct the modules, the cargo ships transporting them, and the unfinished dredger itself. The dredger's construction has forced us to gain unrivaled mastery over coal, that fossil of the past which burns like no other. Nothing else has managed to match the ambition of Strongbow's designs. The director stops by the dock, where the overladen barge rests low in the water, gesturing towards his prize cargo. The model yields the shipyard today is the final one missing, the last piece in the puzzle that will soon be called the Uchotchbrock. Magni joins the Strongbow as a representative in the barge's pilot house, watching as the chief engineer carefully guides the ship through the dense naval traffic on the Ovdal Tûngr. They sail out from the copperhead at speed, chartering a course for Yamatsis, where the unfinished dredger awaits their arrival. Time to make history. Coal is now available if you embrace the global trade institution. We don't have yet, and have at least 50 inventiveness. The dredging setting sail happens in 5 days. Okay. 5 days? Okay. The dredging setting sail. The president is taken aback as he disembarks from the barge alongside the director of the Strongbow Society. Yamatses, once a sleepy fishing village, is now a bursting logistics center for the dredging. The Great Dredger itself is visible next to the village, so it looks more like a metal island than any ship the president has ever seen. The director beckons for the president to follow as he heads towards the massive ship, nodding amicably to other Strongbow Society engineers as they pass them by. It takes hours to hoist it into place, but the last module is slotted into the bridge of the dredger as the president watches. The director approaches the ship, a pride on his face as clear as day, and rests one palm on the side of its hull. He turns, letting his gaze pass over those who helped accomplish this mighty task. Friends, fellow engineers, and of course our noble president. She is complete. Henceforth he shall be known as the Uchotchbrock, our bridge to the depths. This is a task I could not have completed without the support of each and every one of you. Thank you, truly. He bows deeply, and then faces the president. The honor is yours. President Magni gives a solemn nod and steps onto Uchotchbrock's gigantic gangplank, then turns to regard a crowd of locals, workers, engineers, and innovators. Everyone aboard! The dredging begins now. Uchotchbrock underway! Yamato gets Precursor Dredging Center, which gives minus development cost 25%, plus 5 goods produced, minus 1% local religious unique contribution. What religion do we have here? We have, Region Court. We can leave it at that, I guess. Minus 1% province governing cost, and minus 30 local governing increase cost. The event at dredging attack the intention happens in 10 days. Okay. 10 more days. We should keep watch here. You are still moving here. How much stuff do we have in this war? They don't have that much left. The dredging. Attracting attention. It's a slow journey. The Utochborg was hardly built for speed, and it soon attracts a following of smaller vessels, no doubt coming to watch the spectacle. News must travel fast, for we are soon welcoming various diplomats and foreign notables aboard. Their ships cruising lazily in Utochborg's wake as it clears a path through different calm waters. None want to miss this, and we are more than happy to let them witness what the Tûngr is capable of when truly put to the test. Hours pass like days, the anticipation making every minute feel like it drags on for an eternity. The president stands at the vessel's mighty prow, shielding his eyes against the glare of the setting sun. So he never admitted, he never actually thought this moment would come. The director of the Strongbow Society joins him by the prow, nodding respectfully to the president, as he once handed down a polished iron railing. Magnificent, isn't she? I have to give you my thanks, President. This isn't a task we could have accomplished without your support. Onwards. Another event from the depths in 10 days. We can now host bavaria parties atop Utochborg. Ooh, okay, what does it do? Probably don't have the option right now. Prestige 50, we can't like check. This is unfortunate, but I guess this makes them better. One of the missions does that. Oh, they are trying to take this back. They won't manage it in time. I'm guessing I will have this done first, so I'm gonna siege race him a bit. It wouldn't be too bad if he's first there, but yeah. The dredging from the depths. Are there rebels somewhere? Okay, over here, but my subject is dealing with them. The Utochborg has reached the site of the wreckage at last. It comes to a halt slowly, steam engines working overdrive to get the massive ship's momentum in check. Once it's in place, the massively oversized grab is deployed, guided down by multiple teams of our most experienced divers. The divers and engineers work on the clock to ensure everything is ready, and over the course of several days, they secure the giant mechanical claw to the wreckage of the precursor battleship. When the word is finally given, the Strongbow Society director finds the president and it sends an invitation for him to personally pull a lever to initiate the dredging. A small crowd of foreign notables watch with bated breath as the president stands up to a control panel. Many of them arrive while the Utochborg was still in transit, but even more made their way onto the dredger while the grab was being lowered, arriving either by ship or by magic. The president reaches out and pulls the lever, sending a resounding thunk through the hull of the Utochborg as it starts to wheel in the wreckage. He stares down the gathered crowd, raising one to two triumphant fists in the air. The dredging has begun. It's dredging time. You couldn't see it, but I put my fist in the air. We get another time. A successful endeavor happens in 10 days. Okay. Is there anything? You have like 2 guys here, whatever. Okay. You occupy this stuff. I guess you can come back. Get close to there. Dredging a successful endeavor. The Utochborg makes a triumphant return with the precursor wreck safely secured amidships, slowly steaming into the port facilities of Yamatses. A transfer point for the wreck is already prepared. The mates and engineers alike are all but jumping with joy at the prospect of being able to study such a uniquely valuable relic of the precursors. Once the wreckage is safely ashore, the crew of the Utochborg begins the process of rearming the grabbing claw. There are other wrecks to retrieve, and they've been awaiting completion of this project for years. President Magni raised the Utochborg off as it least pours once more, under steam in a search of more sunken precursor ships. It was an occasion the president could not have missed,
But now that the dredging is fully underway, the demands of the ship can no longer be ignored. He takes in the alien side of the precursor battleship one last time and then turns back towards the port. There's a ship waiting to take him back to after Tûngr, and somehow the journey back feels like it takes no time at all. History has been made. What do we get? Precursor magic. Yeah, I was thinking I will get that. I should have said it. But kind of easy to predict because those are precursor magic directs. The event of dredging happens in 30 days. After Tûngr gets the state precursor warship until the end of the game, giving the following effects. Really prestige +1. Oh, that's nice actually. I want prestige for my parties. It's really important to me right now. I need like 14 guys here. Get like most of you out of here. And you can keep watch here so I don't get caught off guard. He is trying to attack me here. I could check if I can piece them out already. Do we have the wars go now? Yes. I'm actually gonna go to the toilet for a second. See you in a moment. And I'm back. So I should probably end the stream after this war. Okay. We got the tail. Probably got this in the back. I'm still waiting for all those cannons to be built. Then we can get our siege done here. Yeah. This war she should be able to end rather soon. Zekbi is still like gung-ho about this war. But we just started to occupy stuff for him. Okay. You are completely occupied. Not completely, there's one more province left. Yeah, my ally is moving there, which is nice. The dredging, yeah, okay, we were waiting for this. A month has passed since we salvaged the first precursor wreck. The dredging process has finished, and the upper echelons of the Tûngr have returned to comfort of their hold. These are strange times. Good times, but strange. Even the most thalassophobic dwarves among our ranks say they comfortable aboard the Touchbrook, liking the feeling of standing on a great dredger to that of having their feet on solid ground. Given our ever-growing overseas empire and the slowly growing divide between Otochdie and the Copperdorf, the majority remaining in the hold, we have decided to embark on a mission that puts even the dredging to shame. We shall use the power of steam to forge a navy fueled by coal and clad in iron. We shall harness our naval expertise to craft steamships that calm the hearts of our more ocean-averse kin, and through them we shall rule the waves to mercantile and naval might alike. Yet, compared to our greatest goal, these are but mere trifles. The Great Dredger was an excellent proof of concept, but dwarfkind is nothing if not stubbornly ambitious. We can make something bigger, a floating home for the copper drafts, a fortress city at sea. Ovdal Utoch, the Seahold. Von Ovdal Tûngr, the future, and Strongbell's legacy. Do we get a new mission? Steamers will be removed over Tûngr. We get better steamers basically. Light ship cost and transport cost goes up, but ship trade power and attrition trade power goes up by 10%, and attrition load on ship goes down by 25%. Okay, that's pretty good. Also, you can probably like go back to trading. You probably are too scared to do that, but the big fleet isn't that scared. Okay, we are starting to core stuff. That also means this tooth is about to be up. I don't want them to also join the coalition. Should I start another war? Probably. We do have some more claims on you, so yeah. Who do we get back? Maybe still have a couple months. I'm gonna wait if he can maybe get another claim here, and then getting you back home. Okay. Like a half each month, it's too slow. I think I'm just going to get you back and keep you in reserve for when we want to declare that war. Okay. And you are seizing them there again. Yeah, still a lot of troops here. You're also in the war, right? Are more of you guys in debt? You are in debt? I think you were in debt before. You are indebted to me anyway, so whatever. Yeah, not that much debt here. You are a little bit. Decent amount for how big you are. Yeah. We can definitely like get more stuff then. Yeah, I still need to build up a bit here. Okay, we wanna fight. Because they're not watching out for my guys, I guess. Okay, and they're no longer here. Ah, they're here. Okay. I can just move those guys back there and attack them there. Yeah, they don't have enough here. They still have like a ton of troops, technically. But they're not coming over here. So, not too worried, I guess. Okay, so... Okay, that's a bit... yeah, I'm gonna move those guys back once that sheet is done. I might have a ton of separatism by then, but what are you gonna do? Okay, we have another fight here against who? There are a couple of heavies in there. I would move my heavy fleet now up here, except I have it like somewhere else. We lost 2 trade ships, that's not
Ah. This is why I got my guy back. So they don't join the coalition, but they just joined. Well, what they're gonna do? I'm pretty sure it will dissolve pretty soon. I don't think I get that much. I'll probably get a bunch of AE through that. Right. Yeah, a bunch of guys who are not mad at me right now. We didn't use the magic in the last war, but that war wasn't that bad. I mean, here we get like... If we do this peace deal, I'm like kind of tempted. We get 0 AE. Just get a bunch of independent guys. Probably want to be more tech protected. Yeah, probably that's what I'm gonna do. Is there anything I don't want to? Aber certain chapters actually. Warum? Will they still be mad at me if I free them? That's the question. I think they might not be. It's like they would accept this. I get 0 AE. I might do that. I wanted to test out if I can get one part of this mission checked, but it's not that important. It is also not that important. Alright, we have a new mission here. 20k. It's not that much. One of the following missions must be to trading enough iron to get extra bonus. At least 10 provinces. Producing iron base production at least 10. Okay. Guess we can get work on that. Oh, and I need to def this up a lot, apparently. I mean, I liked having this up. It has Paterja relics. Yeah. Okay, this is next priority with stepping up. I mean, I guess it will be a while before I have. It says 250k. Huh. Yeah. We are gonna get there in terms of money. I'm not too worried about that. But it will take time. And I'm supposed to building weapons manufactories. And I guess I should build those things. At least the really good ones. And I should build them. Not iron, not copper, I need irons, right? Producing iron, base production at least 10, have a manufactory. Where do you have iron? Here. I probably don't have 10 production, but I can def it up, I guess. I don't want to spend money right now. I mean, we can take another loan. Take another loan. I lose mercantilism for that, okay. But it's fine, I'm gonna build a couple of manufactories now.
actually build him here as well. And otherwise, anywhere that has iron. Even if it doesn't have like 10 production, it will help me get a trading bonus for iron. You adapted to me, yeah, that's fine. They get nothing for that? Wait, do we have that again? Production efficiency. Okay, production is 0 because local economy. Why is that at 100? Corruption is really bad. I mean, the bad thing is Seed of Strong Aristocrats and Asian. Like, I'm not sure what the first is, but I guess it doesn't really help me to build that there then. She just build the ones in my territory. Definitely here. Yeah, that's a good idea. Actually, I'm building a mage tower here so I can develop this better, and then we eventually get a manufacturer going here. We don't have a tech for this yet. And we already spent a lot of our money, so leaving it at that for now. Okay. Yeah, we probably just don't want any AE here. Okay. I do wonder if I can, how they call it again, Varama, will like me after this war. Right. I definitely want you freed. Yeah, I can get both of them. It's fine. No? I can't free both of you? That's like bullshit. Okay. There's like a weird priority issue going on here. But fine. Gonna deal with that. I mean, if I can like them, make them like me enough, then I have another party and make them adapted to me, I will make them my trade protectorate. Okay, this is done. Okay. We lost another claim here, but that's fine. We can get those back. That is not a priority right now. How much war score do we have against you? 25. Not a lot, but you would accept peace for that. I guess I can still try to find out if I need to get 80 wars against you or 80 wars in a war against you. Because that makes a difference. Also, how far are we here? We are ready. You move there. Sure, move over here. We don't get that much attrition right now because we have like the steamers upgraded and everything. Makes the ships more expensive, but not that much. Okay. We caught a bunch more stuff. We are almost at 0 overextension. So I guess we can take up a bunch of stuff. Okay. Damn. Okay.
You want. And you think I wouldn't take this? Is allied with Suns Up, but Suns Up is already in the war against you. Damascus. I am gonna accept this. I will have to get my guys back. I mean, this war is over. It's just a matter of how long I want to drag it out. The war against you. I still need a siege here. How do we look in terms of numbers? We are outnumbering pretty heavily, and I have no problem. All my allies have no problem moving over here, getting their troops to matter. Okay. I guess I'm moving you back now. I'm moving you back once I got this claim because it's only 15. And that's the only reason you are there still. I guess I can go to the capital. Promising trader. Okay. Sure. Get a decent trader, that's nice. Okay. Actually, how much siege we have here? Only one. That's bad. What am I gonna do? Okay, you are done. Get the claim, get you back. I can still try to hold out until I get a couple more points. I mean, they are catching them here? No. They don't want that fight. Yeah, I am. I have over 80 war score here. Does this count for that mission? No. I need this war score to be 80. Not gonna get in this war, it's whatever. Yeah, we need to. Am I the war leader in this war? No, Universalis is, and he's gonna get wrecked here. So I really hope he's not just annexing him while I'm at war with him. Okay. No, I'm on your capital. You probably really want out by now. Okay, we can get decent amount of money from you and get you like back here, whatever. Not gonna challenge him here if he has like all his army together. Okay, V1 mark, okay. We can go for this now. Yeah. How much do we need here? 15 guys. Actually, the Marines, I'm gonna transport him over. 15. Just make sure I have enough. You move over here. Get your decent siege leader there. And yeah, deal with that. And I also want to get this here. I'm busy with stuff. All my armies are busy somewhere. And move over to Bazan. Okay. Just money and free all your guys. Okay, you like me, release in peace. Well, half a core is bad, but if I'm improving relations a bit,
He will get over 100 until release in peace is over, which is not great, but will happen. You like me enough. You like me very much. Oh, we at war with you. You still hate me, but what does it matter? We have a truce. Also, once this war's over, they will be out of the coalition. Then I don't mind going against the rest of the coalition. None of them matter. Probably just go against Catarata. Get some stuff. Sure. And you have a couple more claims here, yeah. You definitely want out of the war. I couldn't give me this. You would give me at least that much. I might want to get out of this war fast, so not getting the maximum I could get out of this is an option. So didn't get as much trade power as I thought I would, but I think it's mostly because it's really spread up. I get a little bit here, a little bit here, and most of it is here. Yeah, we get there. Yeah. Also, who is helping me as my... the dwarves didn't help me. Probably because they were in another war. But we are still allied, so... War started 30 months ago, yeah, but it's not the defensive one. Who is at medium? It was Bersin, yeah, because they are another war. Are you indebted to me? You are, yeah. No, you are just a trade protectorate. I guess I can pay them back for now. Yeah, I need to deal with them. I want to deal with them as well. I think I will just leave you here to your own devices. Move my fleet up there to transport some guys back and forth. State needs the money, or I get an art and prestige. I want a prestige actually. At this point I want prestige for better parties. And we will definitely like have, thank you. Is this jump up a lot by now? It seems more than it used to be. But anyway, we make a lot of money now. Yeah, move here. Diplomat has died, that's too bad. We want another diplomat, right? Damn, but we are not getting any. I guess we're getting there. Yeah, whatever. You can't always get what you want in life. Yeah, traders want gauge, sure. 100 gold is like nothing right now. Okay, Bavarian Afghan Purhu. Okay, Bavarian chapter. I don't really want that. Okay, you are done here. Maybe I'm waiting this one tick. Okay, no. Didn't make a difference. can I like move? Yeah, I can make to here and transport you over and deal with that. I'm hoping a siege hold out. I can like should have done this earlier, but I didn't, so whatever. Also, I can't do this right now. I should spy on you. But yeah, I didn't want to attack that empire that soon again. How are you in tech? You are behind. Nice. He might not stay behind for too much longer. Yeah. I'm surprised he is still behind at this point. And I guess elves are really bad at tech. Okay. Okay, I can convert to a Havalian. I don't really want to. I'm actually saving because it's a big event. Maybe someone will say, oh, you really should convert to them, but maybe not. Interesting. Yeah. I mean, I can read this at least. Ravelianism religion founded. The Ravelian society was originally a group of intellectuals looking to reason and empiricism to discover the true nature of the world. With their research into God fragment decades ago, the society actually discovered what they claimed as a fundamental truth in the world. That there is only one God, and that the precursor elves stole magic from them, nearly killing them in the process. Along with their revelations, they have made themselves indispensable to the masses, uplifting them and caring for them when nations across Canada failed, and bringing hope to a populace that an omnipotent and caring God does exist. And they are good, which is a far cry from the dynastic squabbles and flawed personalities and beliefs of the Regent Court and Coronate faith. Adherents of this new faith call for their cousins to follow this new religion, and follow the whims of God, not the whims of King. The Ravelian society is no more, and in its place is the Ravelian Church. A tool should at least be, we could return to them, or we don't. But we still get some provinces with Ravelianism somewhere. We had some lodges here. Yeah, here. Ravelian. Oh, did you convert to Ravelianism? Okay, interesting. But also whatever. Trade League disbanded. Yeah, they occupied them completely. But they wouldn't be able to like fully annex them. Yeah, they don't have that much war score because there's one big war going on again for them. So I'm pretty sure. Well, I know they won't peace out that quickly. So, okay, we got this. Get like one guy in here. There's a decent siege guy. And I think you had this, but you don't need to siege anything right now. You can get this guy. There's some decent chop damage, actually. Okay, this doesn't do anything. One very good. Probably because they went Ravelian. Now they have enough for a golden era. I could go golden era right now. Yeah, they went Ravelian. I was right. Grand Library, of course, yes. That's actually interesting. Get Inno, which I don't really need. A year cost goes down, and random candidate bonus goes up. Institution rolls. Most of this I don't really care about, but it's also not that expensive for me actually. And also you can move out here. Oh, you can't move. That sucks. I just don't want this guy here. But whatever. You are not needed here. You are 3-star general. What kind of the... Yeah, that's a better one. The thing is, Universalis is still the war leader. Do you like want anything from them? Yeah, this definitely. I mean, I'm fine with them like growing a bit. You probably also get very indebted here, right? No, 0 debt. Well, I mean, they're not paying for anything right now if they're like all occupied, I guess. I hope this doesn't fall before I'm there. Yeah, otherwise, just moving my guys out a bit, getting this war done before I'm focusing on Jad. Yeah. I mean, I might as well stay with them there, make sure they're on Wern territory that I'm not taking many warrants. They get black flagged, I march north. So I don't need to ship them back. They can stay there for the duration of the war. Yeah, and there's like so many guys here. I probably don't need like everything on the siege. 21. Yeah, probably fine. Actually move to you both move to the coast. Make sure the coast is clear. Okay, this might be tough. Okay, we got red back. Okay, make sure you have the siege general. Oh, you don't have a fort here. It looks like a fort, but it's not. Okay, how much can I? Okay, I can definitely take this. If I... Okay, they would even give me that. I think I will come back for those things later. I'm focusing on this for now. This is kind of the peace deal I want. Which I think I might be able to do once I get the capital. Yeah. Looks kind of good. Actually move here instead. Probably a bit faster. And you don't move too close to those guys. Which I don't want to fight right now. I want to make sure I get all my armies home and then I'm challenging them. Yeah. Maybe if I helped out here and fought defensive battle in the highlands, that would have gone a lot better. We got Wern, okay. Just move to here, I guess. Guess I can could also transport them over here, but I think you are... They're faster, but a little bit, not by much. I don't think you have much here. Right. I'm gonna split up a little bit. Oh, that's like enough right now. Yeah. We should peace out. And what I wanted to, how I wanted to do it, I wanted to keep them in burn territory. They're not taking after the war. Right, and I wanted to use heartstring, which makes AI go down a little bit. Not many new guys in there. Burn, okay, yeah, they're gonna be mad. Quiet about it. If I took this, actually, other than Pearl's Edge, not much more in there. Gonna put this to, well, everything. Not gonna take all of this, but I'm gonna make sure you occupy it. Then I'm gonna see how this looks for a Pearl's Edge would join. If they're the only one, not that bad. If I also take this, Buzila's really weak right now. Yeah, I think I can take this. I could take this if I have had enough war score. Yeah, so I guess we go with something that's a bit smaller. Let's be a little bit careful at least with the IE. Okay. Didn't look how much overextension I would get for that, but it's not a lot. Are you getting black flagged? No? Damn. Are you granting access to more enemies? Yeah, to judge. Oh, I can still like move all the way up to here, at the very least. Yeah, I need to move my fleet back and deal with that after I get those guys over. Okay. Anything else we want to use our diplomats on? Yeah, probably on you. Yeah, you do have a bunch of centers of trade here that I want. You do have some allies over there, but it's fine. With that said, I wanted to enter war against Vern and then enter Stream. We got a bit distracted about stuff, and I'm making sure. Actually, I could probably move you over here. Yeah, do I want to move you? Whatever. Over here. I really want Lion's Pass eventually. Now we have a bit of AE over here, but as I said, I wanted to get the war against Vern done, and then I wanted to enter Steam. When that happened, Judge Empire declared war on me. So actually I'm gonna go on a little bit longer, but then I'm gonna find somebody to wait. Leave us that. I just want to make sure you get over here and deal with them. Binvaji is in a coalition, okay, sure. It's a pitiful coalition. Okay, destroy them. Oh, we got Go Blockade. And by we got it, yeah, we get it in our trade capital. Nice. Global trade. Goods have moved across continents since antiquity. but where this was previously limited to a set number of roads and goods, such as manufacturers' goods of Warhen and Yanshan, finding their way across the Gulf of Warhen and along the Golden Highway, all trade is now increasingly becoming part of a greater world network. With the discovery of Elantir, sea routes along Sahol, and the crossing of the Ocean of the Lost, local trade networks are being connected into one world-spanning interconnected web. Silver Mountain Armedia is now being boxed and taken via Kana all the way to Yanshan and Rahen. Iron mined and wrought in Gerudia is being sold in West Sahol by the Merian merchants, and others are making a fortune just distributing cloth and spices within the Lassi trade sphere. Local Rani merchants are investing in future Canorian trade ventures. It may still be early to speak of a truly global economy, but surely the first seas have been sown. Yeah. Also what it says like sea routes on Sahel, that's kind of what we are working on here. This is why we conquer stuff here to establish trade routes. This changes everything. We get 100 of each point, we get 20 prestige, so we can, I guess we can go for another what's it called? Another party? Except I think I need something else. Diplomatic rotation is least 4. Okay. Or I need a statement or something else. If we don't accept Zenites, can I accept them? No. Aprimi, Deshaki. Damn. Okay, we can't do a party right now. But we get the prestige, we got government reform progress, and we get 10 local trade power wherever we have the institution embraced, which I think we spread pretty easily. We got it here automatically. It will be here really fast, I'm guessing. Yeah, 10 per month, like in less than a year I will have it here. But yeah, I think this is a really good point to stop on. I need to connect, move my troops over here now. Well, next stream we do that. I am looking for someone to wait now. Who is online? Who do I want to wait? Couple people online. Open for suggestions. Probably not going with this German stream. A lot of them I haven't watched in a while, and I'm kind of hesitant to go over there. I think we wait over there. Why not? A bit of a bigger screen, but what are you actually playing? Just chatting? Yeah, the stream just started. They are playing DMC later, which is a fun thing. I could also like just find somebody who streams the game, maybe. No. I'm decided. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you enjoy yourselves over there. I hope you have yourselves there, and I hope to see you guys again next time. Leave a follow, leave a like, and bait message is shiverate with whatever like whatever rate emote you have is fine with me. Yeah, hope you liked it. Leave a follow if you do, if you did, And yeah, that's it for me.